in your life, or this is going to be kind of awkward. So we'll see. All right, well, they are all fired up and ready to get into this crucial Lotus map here at Red Bull Home Ground 2023 semi-finals. C9 versus FUT. Let's go.
Here on the attack, Spike for now just going to be left out over by the spawn. Some early forward position being taken here by FUT. Creeping up to get themselves alongside the door. Spam shots here with the Sheriff Oxy. Seeing if he can tag anybody at all through the wall.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts for FUT. Wtcn, the one with the classic, is the one who takes the damage. So they're going to remain there, send out the smoke, try to keep the pressure on in front of A main. Try and see if they can use this as that pivot point that we've seen a lot on this map. Two players heading in towards B main. You got Curry here with all of his utility, including the Nano Swarm still. If they do go that direction, a quick shift over from Zeppa. And now they're going to try to go for the plant.
Plant does come through. Getting too much there with the flash. Just going to be backing away as the shock darts come flying in. Mr. Fallen still holding on to one more. Has a recon now as well. But trying to clear that post left angle. No one there to receive those shots. Oxy now making the entry, finds the kill. First and foremost, Mr. Fallen gets taken down. Oxy gets himself a second one. Eventually taken out by Wtcn. 7 HP. Has to go for the reload. It's all down to cracks, and he can't quite line it up. Gets a bit of damage across, but this time it's going to be C9 picking up the pistol round win.
Just a flood retake here from C9. And Oxy just is absolutely out of his mind. I mean, this guy is so accurate, he's so fast, and there isn't much you can do about it sometimes as FUT. They're in decent places. They fall back right away after this plant. Set up these crossfires. They don't. It's just completely disrespected by C9. They're just going for it, and they're going together, and they're doing it as a unit. And it's working out, and this guy is the tip of the spear as this raise on this map. 2 kills in the bank. And what a start here for C9, picking up right where they left off on Sunset.
Oh, Vanity. He's got himself an Ares, but
nice.
No one piloting over towards him. Somewhere in the venue, Mitch Man smiles. For now, looks like FUT is going to be creeping forward here towards the B site. Curry around the corner with that judge. Spams through, Attic Captain down low. 42 HP remaining.
Kaptan 42 can kalmış.
4 sheriffs for the side of FUT.
I mean, they know that this Ares is here. He's got to reload it.
Yeah.
Vanity. Out into the
Çok
open.
iyi, çok iyi.
He's overstepped. The punish comes through. Now the Ares can be recovered here. As rotations begin all the way through. The attackers spawn. Mr. Fallen trying to sit here, trying to stay silent. Looking for the shots, but can't quite land them. And Jake with a quick turn.
Bir tane çıkarsaydı bari.
Shuts down the Sova. CNED head going to be spotted here over top of Mound with the flash. Full blinds him. Nade now at the ready. Attic Captain is low. Will that kill him off? Spike does get planted. Looks like he gets away from the explosion, but Oxy is just counting him down.
Çok iyi.
Nice. Finds a kill. Wtcn makes use of the Ares. The judge sets up for a little bit of initial damage, and Curry can finish it off with a ghost. One player surviving the round as he will pick up a Guardian.
Nasıl yapalım?
These C9 fans have a little dance
aldı ya
after
roundu
they
Curry.
win their like, unbelievable. That's awesome. What a round though here from FUT. Honestly, even though Mr. Fallen doesn't get any damage out of it, it's still good ideas for FUT.
Kulağını sıyırmış ya.
So close. Sneaking this round away from C9, and some laughs out of Curry. It's like, I don't know, man. Just barely getting away with it. Not much health left. And at that range, the judge wasn't going to get it done, so fortunately the ghost in the back pocket.
See Cash though. Everyone going down. It's just the rifles here for FUT. Looks like because of that, 9 they want to push a bit more aggressively. Oxy trying to make his way out to safety. The flash helps peel for him.
Önemli round. Bonuslar ve full bonuslar yani. 3 tane şerif, bir tane ghost. Sadece tek Guardian var rifle olarak Oxy'de. Bu round'un alınması şart. Çok güzel Krax. Çok güzel oğlum Cino. Güzel killer, güzel killer. Çok güzel, bravo. Tertemiz. Kill vermeyelim. Olması gereken. Holding kurdu. Ulti orba alması için. Wtcn C'den flankledi ama C'den kimse yok. Exit kovalayacak büyük ihtimal Cloud9. Olabildiğince az kill verirsek çok iyi olur ya. Ekonomik zaten sıkıntı. Çok güzel oğlum, bravo. Tamam, hiçbir şey yapamaz.
Fantastic quick headshot coming through. Any more damage he could deal would still be quite good, but Mr. Fallen is ready for the peak. And FUT will get themselves on the board in the third round.
Yeah, and you're already building
çok mutlu.
towards some ultimate
Haydi bakalım.
Big time ones here for FUT. So even though things have been a little bit sideways, they've been
çok iyi olmuşlar.
Getting close. Couple away from that Hunter's Fury. Couple away from the lockdown for Curry. Already a showstopper though for Oxy. CNED 3 away from his. At a captain. Bit away from the Viper's Pit. Vanity a mile away. But still FUT could start to turn things around here if they can get this ultimate economy cycling. Gonna get those gears turning. Definitely start to find some success. Start swinging some rounds together. C9 though.
Fuji biliyorsun espor ha.
Putting some pressure at the dunes.
Let's see if they can spot anything, and they do. Looks like drone gonna be sent. I don't know if they realize how close this race is. Mr. Fallen taken out. Oxy is waiting, and as soon as he hears that util, it's far too late for Mr. Fallen. Vanity now upgrading from the Ares to the Odin. Ready to greet them at the gates. He's in trouble. Fight for bite out so far.
Ulti ile entry çıkarmaca. Peki. Vanity tek başına side'da ve Odin'i var. Kill almadan öldürürsek çok iyi olacak. İki kill aldı ama biraz ekonomik hasar diyelim. Önemli round ya.
Yeah, nice plays here from Vanity.
Çekebiliyoruz ama para var.
FUT was getting dangerously close and he was kind of messing around there, checking angles.
Bu roundu kesin alması lazım FUT'un. Bu roundu verirsek ekoyuz.
To buy enough time to get Zeppo over there, to give him a little bit of support and get the rest of the team over there as well. But him and Zeppa, and then eventually Oxy shows up to the party. Yeah, that showstopper, okay.
Oxy Mr. Fallen'e maç öncesinde bayağı toksik konuşmuş abi, haberin yok mu? Yok abi, ne demiş?
I mean, that's a huge ultimate now out of the hands of FUT.
Ne kelam etmiş?
Doesn't really get them much other than a bit of economic damage to Cloud9.
Yeah.
Baklavasını mı çalmış? İnce. Bu nasıl yaşandı? Ne oldu? Wtcn oraya ulti atıp bayağı orada ultiye devam mı etti? Nasıl yapalım abi bu Odin spamini? Abi bayıldık amına koyayım. 4-1. Teko. Fuji yakalıyorsun.
He's got enough money. He's fine.
Yeah, he can afford it. Unfortunately. Maybe we were free from this prison.
I mean, just great util
yani
stacking
Cino'yu
here.
dövmüşler bildiğin.
No chance. He had to move, and Vanity knew it. He could just hold the trigger.
Vulnerable.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Bangs through the corner.
Yeah.
A decent little run back again. I mean,
lower bracket yok abi.
We're seeing these rounds be so close, but it is C9 at the end of it all that's really racking them up. Multiple ults available on either side. Seeker's lockdown.
Eko değil bu arada. Wtcn Şerif almış. 4 Vandal'ız. 3 ultimiz var. Ve ultiler iyi ultiler. Yani solo ulti, Viper ulti. Diğer tarafta tabii daha iyi ultiler var.
the Viper's pit. They've got the Seekers as well, which can help deal with that.
Ya sikeceğim bu Odin'i ona. Bu ne kanka?
That's going to be the TP coming through. A quick cancel.
But that's kept FUT from going back, rotating in that direction. Now they have to rethink everything. Pit's going to come down and try to push their way in here. Just covering that bottom west corner of the A site.
Eventually, Captain's going to have to get himself into that.
Yani oraya agro ulti açtı da. Döndürüyor.
Looks like he is a bit wary, staring over towards that B entrance in case somebody comes in on the deep flank.
B oyunu mu?
Being brought over towards B, in fact. Seems like it's going to be a last-second pivot here from FUT. So they have to get
ya eyvah ya.
Worry about Link. Clark, nothing spotted. Sends out a bite to try and delay. TP forward, the plant now going to be coming through. Smoke thrown in. They have to just
Abicim yanlışlıkla şimdi kill alacak.
For fear of just being mowed down.
Çok güzel oldu. Önemli kill. Önemli kill. Killjoy'un ultisi vardı bir de. Çok önemli kill.
Fighting chance here for FUT. Oxy finds Wtcn, trying to exit out. Gets the elimination. Hunter's Fury now coming through.
Bu ne?
The transfer can't quite make it happen.
Nice.
Not going to be able to find that wall bang, but Zeppa still takes down CNED.
2-2.
HP.
Yarıya getirdi. Yarıya getirdi.
Zeppa looking for it.
Oğlum çözdü adam. Aa ölmüş. Tamam güzel alındı round. Son anda ölmüş. Ben round verildi sandım. Nice. Nasıl öldü lan? Neye öldü? Mermiye mi öldü?
That I don't know if there was any space left on this bar. I'm not sure. Oh my god.
Ay, Fall'in ipten almış amına koyayım.
Oh no.
0.001.
Oh, that's a feels bad man for C9. But I want to talk about how well that round was set up by FUT, using that Viper's Pit to cover enough of A that it has to be considered by C9. And that also blocks off the rotations. The flank game goes towards B.
Çok
They're
yakın
able to
geldi.
shift their
Nice oğlum.
Just guns down
Güzel.
Curry.
Önemli kill gene. Bak ekonomileri çok kötü ya. Çok güzel.
Gets the peek, gets the headshot just through the corner. And now C site is completely and utterly occupied by FUT.
Really nice stuff here.
Okay. Yani bunun retake'ini atamazlar ya. Silah da yok zaten.
Off the back of that neural theft. Able to find some serious value. They're going to use this to check for these rotations.
Jax teşekkür ederim, hoş geldin.
Get really deep set up for this. The trapwire as well. Jake has to clear it.
Shell paranoia now going to be thrown in.
O ne ya?
Wow. Actually ends up exploding there. Oxy with the elimination. Doesn't have a Vandal. Out of this smoke, but it would be so damn difficult. Still managing to find one. Covering smoke.
Çok güzel lan Polly. Ne oluyor? 30 can.
Off on the side. Good for one kill, but 30 HP.
Bravo. İyisin Polly, iyisin Polly oğlum.
We'll be able to finish him off, but now FUT within touching distance. Just one more round to go to tie it up.
Yeah, all right. Now we're seeing some good stuff here out of FUT. Good job using that Sova utility to push the space towards the back of sight to make sure that they're able to get in good positions, even though they lose a player for it. Buying a little bit of extra time. Now, some ults available for C9. Showstopper, still the lockdown. Now Vanity finally coming into the pit. And there's a judge in his hands. And I'm curious if he's just going to pop it off the rip and plop down on C here.
And shells over by Rubble. Oxy revealed.
Evet, A'yı agro tutuyorlar. 3 kişi. Bu sefer C'ye Viper ultisi geldi. Ya buraya drone'la ne var burada? Bizde başka bir şey yok ya. Drone da yok amına koyayım. Polin deniyor. Polin deniyor. Eyvah. Nasıl yani ya? Satchel?
With the kill, Mr. Fallen looking to challenge in, but he just continues to hold the ADS. Finds the kill, meanwhile back on B. Curry takes out cracks, but Wtcn finds a punish. TP over. 3 swings in, stares to Link. Jake will fall. But Captain's now all on his lonesome.
Canım azdı.
The entry to P blocked off. The entry to C pitted. And they know that he's on this side of the map. Could tap the door and try to sprint in, but that's about it. Pit now dropped.
Toxins going up.
What do you do here? I mean, not many good options other than to try to wait for C9 to overextend, make a mistake, find a kill, but the other side of this corner is Vanity and the Judge.
Oynaması gerekiyor.
Seems like he's going to try to take his chances, but now Oxy will swing
out. Abi orada saat kaç? 19:23.
3 members left standing.
All 7.
Cloud9 not allowing for FUT to get more than 2 in a row.
Yeah, Oxy here just getting far enough ahead of CNED. CNED throwing that paint shells to try to dissuade Oxy from pushing any further with that ult, but doesn't really have the desired effect, and therefore CNED's kind of left out in the open in a great rocket from Oxy from a long range.
Yeah.
Able to find that kill, and then the follow-up on a Mr. Fallen. Just ADS is right in. I mean, just absolutely nasty stuff. He is just out of this world. The young star in the making here, Oxy, 18 years old, excuse me. It's phenomenal talent.
They're looking to push. Trailblazers leading the way. Only really sees one. Oxy. Absolutely fully out of this position now. Drone over the top. Finds the tag. Sepa throwing the flash. Still gets the headshot.
Ne oluyor? Tamam, sıkıntı yok.
Not quite paying off. TP at the safety out of Captain now, trying to push his way into B. Vanity puts back a little bit of damage. Let's take one of those sheriff shots to the chest.
Toplanıp bir yere girmemiz lazım. Her site'de bir kişi tutuyor şu an. A oynuyoruz.
The late lurk. Out of Captain still just hovering outside of B. Smoke comes down. Vanity, the door isn't open. He would have to break it.
Gördü. Shoulder'la gördü galiba.
Otherwise rotate up through the top of B.
Ata kaptan lurk kaldı. B mi oynanacak? Oh, Allah'tan trade hemen alındı. 2 vursaydı GG değil. B plant. Killjoy'un ultisi var. Ulti atacak. Abi.
Showstopper at the ready. CNED spotting.
Nice oğlum.
Kırıldı
mı? Kırılmış, tamam.
Jake now all on his lonesome.
Güzel. İyisin Cino. Önemli yerde kullandı ultiyi. O ne?
No HP on CNED cracks. The one that's going to be the issue.
5 can ya.
Playing closest to him. Just around the corner.
Nice.
He will get
Çok
one.
güzel. 5-4.
Shot across. Cracks taken down low. But Jake unable to find the clutch. 5-4. FUT keeping this neck and neck.
Starboy Merimi mi?
You
İyisin oğlum Wtcn.
At A there in the beginning of the round. I mean, I like what Vanity does here a lot. Just, waiting behind that door, trying to see if he can get the nice transfer. But I think this round went sideways because C9 really overfought for that doorway control outside of A. Try to flash in, and there's like 3-4 guns there for FUT. It's just too much to deal with at that narrow angle with that many guns looking at you. The concave there for FUT is just way too strong. And C9 just kind of made the call to just try it, see if it worked, and it didn't. So you move on. You win some, you lose some.
Vanity with the Bucky now. He's still going to be able to try to turn the tide. Paranoia goes across. He's waiting to see if the push is going to be coming through. There it is. The quick reaction. Does find the kill. Sends out a bite to try to protect his position now. Dodges out on that shock dart. I believe the gun on the far side.
Double pick.
Do they try to just triple face in? Still will be able to find another kill.
Keşke kill almadan ölseydi ya.
Out of the shotgun.
Yani.
Cracks. Not getting clipped.
Kör olmadı.
Krax'ın 2 kill'i var burada. They double face, but it's just double death. Sepa can upgrade the gun. Now into the 1v2. Seekers at the ready. There's no armor. Does he feel confident enough to try to go for this with the ult?
Armor yok.
I think it's worth a shot.
Sends the flash. Spam out. Gets himself across the wall. Decay. Expiring. Double face. Get the kill.
5-5.
FUT now tying us up at 5-5.
Çok güzel, çok güzel. Döndü.
Well done. I mean, Vanity doing all that he can to buy time for those late rotations from the rest of his team. The other three members were hoofing it through the attacker spawn, trying to get over there as quick as they could. He's doing his best with this to be a nuisance and pretty successful with it. But Cracks there because he dodges that flash.
Seyirci bağırmıyor, oyuncular bağırıyor. Onlar tabi yaklaşık 1 saniye falan bir delay olduğu için.
And that gives Cracks just enough time to find that opportunity to get in there and get that double to really essentially shut that round down.
He's going for it again. Okay, the cancel comes in. Vanity in position.
Güzel, Fallin'den çok güzel entry. Önemli round. Bunu verirlerse 7-5 bu arada. Temiz, temiz.
There it is.
The pit now going to be committed into this one. Oh, Captain, he's playing away from this one though.
Fena flash geldi yalnız.
He will pull away from the waterfall for now.
Çok güzel lan ata kaptan.
Does eventually take him down. Spike gets planted. Push back away from the blast pack.
Dur bakayım. Dur bakayım. Falling cooking. Nice. Mecbur koruyacak. Paraları yok. Güzel güzel. Çok iyi toparladı ya. Çok güzel, bravo. Get reverse 26. renk olsun. Çok teşekkürler.
As bait to rotate to other sites. Now, Jake does a pretty good job here of catching this rotation early with a paranoia. But the problem is that Wtcn uses his TP to create this double angle. And then Captain's able to capitalize off of it. So really nice, you know, a really nice counter move to the move, but that camera placement is just hilarious. That's just amazing. That's just so funny.
Well, done there from Cracks. Making sure that no one gets out alive. 2 judges now in play here for Z9. Just pulling back, gets himself situated around the corner at stairs. Here. Jake waiting. Does have a guardian.
Orba basınca sıkacak galiba.
Waiting to see if he hears any tap on the orb.
Confirmation.
Wants to go for the paranoia, but now needs to respond. Drone comes flying through.
Çok güzel oğlum. Fox görmüş.
Let loose. The push.
Bravo.
Jake falling. Vanity has to break through this door, but they're going to know that he's coming. Clear out on the recon dart. Stops him from getting pinged. The push forward. Vanity spot.
Ne yapıyor? Ne yapıyor? Nice oğlum.
Over the head of Wtcn. Zeppa can't quite line it up, and now Vanity can't close the distance.
Ne oluyor lan? Bir onu sıktı. İyisin, güzel. 7-5 gayet iyi. Geldik comeback. Pistolü aldık 9-5.
Fantastic recovery here by FUT. Down, I think 5-3 at one point. String together a bunch of rounds in a row. Come back from not just a rough start to this, but coming off of a rough finish to the previous map, just over the head. What a crouch.
One into the neck, one just over the forehead.
That's an actual
nice.
crouch there.
A couple-inch difference. It's unlikely that he goes on to win the round, but
no, probably.
You never know.
You never know when those Guardians, when you just kind of start feeling it, just pop a couple heads and all of a sudden it's a completely different round. But
abi kaybetsek de çıkıyoruz değil mi gruptan? Ne grubu abi? Playoff maçları bunlar. Yarı final. Grup kalmadı. Kaybedince eleniyor kaybeden takım.
Yeah, and this could be where things get a little bit scarier here for FUT. Again, just given the Western region's proficiency for attack on Lotus, if that's going to continue, and if Oxy is going to continue to be, going toe-to-toe with the likes of Cracks and CNED, could become worrisome. But a bit more breathing room for FUT. They can close out this pistol.
Yeah, CNED had a couple really good rounds in there. He was able to step up. A few kind of weird ones, but a few really, really good. Cracks in particular.
Biraz sokakta 10 kişiden kaçı maskeli mesela.
It feels like night and day compared to what we were seeing on Sunset.
Yeah.
And nobody was having a particularly great time. But you want to be seeing CNED picking up those frags. That is what he is known for. He is one of the original world champions.
Atak mapinde 7 sence iyi mi abi? Pistole bağlı. Pistolü de alırsak iyi.
In his comfort zone right now here on Lotus.
Bence toparlandı ya FUT. Daha solid bir oyuna döndüler.
Paranoia, right? Like everything else is just like you're trying to get really deep utility with the Sova. You're trying to cover your backside with the Cypher. Try to cover some of your flanks and the lurks and that kind of thing. And so you're relying a lot on mollies and stuff like that. Good coordination to clear space.
Bence bizim komp evet Cypher'ın avantajını kullanabilir.
C9 is just
bakalım. A'ya hızlı bir oyun. 9 can. Bir can kaldı. Bir can kaldı. Nice oğlum Fallen. Ay! Ne oluyor? Bir dakika. Nice lan. Bravo. Çok güzel. Çok önemliydi bu ilk round. Geldi comeback. Bitti bu iş.
Very nicely done there by Mr. Fall and just hitting some nasty shots. Getting a little bit of help from a paint shells from CNET as well. Oxy just kind of overstepping his bounds a little bit. Something that, you know, a young duelist is going to have to learn here. As aggressive and successful as he is, sometimes push a little bit too far against players of the caliber of CNET and Mr. Fallen, all these guys on FUT who are absolutely incredible. And that's when you start to learn. You're saying, okay, we maybe went a little bit too far.
Have they gone too far this time? The force fire once again in from Cloud9. Oxy down to 21.
Bulldog kapışması mı izledik bu arada? Cloud9 Force. Gene Force'lar. Dert. Enter de verdik. Bir oturuşta kaç sushi yersin abi? Sushi çok fanı değilim ya. Nasıl yapalım? Kaç yerim? 10 yerim açsam. Az mı oldu? Yiyemez. Yerim. Altına sıçtı adam. Oo, flash. Flash harcanması iyi mi oldu? Nasıl yapalım? Bence kötü oldu. Hele B gibi bir yerde plant varken. Güzel şoklat lan. Çok iyi Fallen. Çok iyi Krax. Bir can. Bir can. Çok güzel oğlum.
Now it's all on Zeppa and Vanity to try to get something done to push out the swing in. He got the take. Can he get the kill?
Bravo lan Ata kaptan. İyisin oğlum. Çok iyi savunma. Bravo. Bravo.
And the force buy from Cloud9 this time does not
hold water. GG ya bu map. 1-1.
Cloud9 here, I think.
Paraları yok. Ekolar.
Maybe I would consider maybe pulling that Bulldog back a little bit
Ata
sooner
captain.
from Jake. Try to avoid some of that damage on site, especially planting on B. You're expecting a lot of those mollies, a lot of that utility to come through to try to do some damage.
Queen's Game Changers maçları 28 Kasım'da başlıyor.
Does get one before he's taken down, but now the buys are, pretty abysmal for Cloud9. I mean, a Bucky because it's Vanity, but other than that, Sheriffs and the Stinger. Of course, tons of Bulldogs, cracks even with the Vandal.
The attack Viper.
Okudum Kafka'da işte.
Yeah, this is
mantıklı pepeg olmayan soruları okuyup cevaplıyorum. Demek ki boş soruyormuş.
If he had a Viper's pit, maybe, even then.
Got darted, and actually can't push off the back of the paint shells here. Zeppa just going to be grabbing the orb as Mr. Fallen takes some forward space out over towards A, hugging up against the tree.
Aspanlax teşekkür ederim canım.
He's one away from a Hunter's Fury as well. Might just get it right here.
Doesn't quite find the opening volley of bullets there. Backing off now, makes it around the corner. As that help with that toxic screen to keep him protected. As Seedhead forward stairs, just finds Oxy. Cracks. Waiting around the corner. Curry trying to catch. What a shot. Weapon recovered. Paranoia out. Jake caught with it.
Tamam, güzel.
Jake swinging through into tree. Comes up with that kill. A shallow alarm bot. I think he wanted to place it further, but doesn't have the time to try to replace it. Now CNET finishes them off. Zeppa with a stinger. Vanity.
O siktir.
Needs to get the one weapon upgraded.
Çalım attı ama.
Lucky gets it with the second shot. Bulldog snatched
Güzel,
up.
güzel olsun.
Right there, ready to take him down. But
Ona 5.
moving up to double
Gayet güzel.
digits.
A little trickery attempted by C9. Trying to hide themselves in some funky spots. And yeah, again, Vanity able to find some Bucky damage, but that's about it.
Kulaklık çok acıtmaya başladı. 8 saat olmuş şeyin. 9'a gidiyoruz.
I think I've seen signs for just about every player. Like just about everyone. Somebody's a fan of.
Baba bu Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu ne yaşıyor ya?
Have that Hunter's Fury. Yeah, Vanity. You know, that's the Bucky.
İnanılmaz bir çar gerçekten.
You can be a little bit bouncy with it.
He got his.
Yep.
Side of C9. Very surprising to not see a timeout called.
Here.
Yeah, that's true.
No slowdowns coming through. Seems like they're taking a leap out of DRX's book. Trying to rush forward. Zeppa able to go 1-for-1 here by taking down Yetijay, but
Futbolus oynuyor bu arada.
I'd like to see some of Zeppa's flashes be used a bit more for.
O yüzden Bulldog'la Guardian'la oynuyorlar.
After you get a little bit of info, Curry, my goodness.
Very nice shot.
Kötü oldu 4 ve 3.
Trailblazer going to go running through. Trapwire going to be destroyed. Cage still set up right here at the entrance.
Got Seekers now. So you can really try to clear some space. Make sure you get this plant down. Try to get this 6th round in. See if you can right the ship for C9.
I've got your train.
He's been having a whale of a time. Trap goes in. Seekers on the chase. Flash did not connect. So they're working their way through this one. Shots is a little bit delayed to try to get the catch. They're now chasing. Hunter's Fury, however, coming across Mr. Fallen.
Yakaladı mı?
Looking to try to shut this down, but it's the one connection. Can't find any follow-up.
Köşeye kuruyor.
C9 now occupy the site, planning into the corner. Vanity, let's try to rush up the back. It wasn't even flashed, I don't think.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't see the glow in his face either way. Just runs in, finds the
Yok
kill.
mu lan?
Fallen, however, picking up a second one.
5
Low on
can.
HP. So too is Oxy. This be one hell of a clutch.
25 can.
That spam eventually finds him. Creeping along the
Orhan
wall.
Siloh'un 4. en kutlu olsun canım.
Oxy privy to it all. C9 finally picking up around here in this half.
Aman snowball demeyelim. Momentumu kaptırmayalım.
And of course, since they force bought, not really a bonus there 2 rounds ago, but this round, really where they needed to get it done, and they're able to do so. What shots there from Mr. Fallen, though. Still a lot of damage being taken by C9, even in that win, so it's going to be mostly half armors in the Vandals, although that's generally the plan anyway. Trying to make sure that your economy stays strong. Trap wires, both B and C for cracks. That smoke he had there at the edge of C, giving him just enough of an angle to watch the entries, potentially give himself the opportunity to get a kill or two. Really nicely set up. Love to see those Cypher smokes, especially over on C. You can really put them in some funky angles. Make it really difficult for your opponents. Kind of guess where you're going to be looking, where you're going to be holding your angles yourself as a Cypher.
Cino'nun ulti var.
Yeah, let's get some orbs, let's get some ults. We got that showstopper, baby.
Oxy'nin ulti geldi.
CNET has one on the opposite side. Mirrored ultimates overall, as Yetijay and Jake both have those available. We're going to see both of them getting used just for scouting purposes. Nothing spotted at B, nothing spotted at Rubble.
A'ya bakıp geldi.
Oxy with the paint shell at the ready.
Bu arada Cypher da dönüyor. Tek kaldı şu an.
Cam is available, but
Atak
Rocket is
kaptan.
good. Attacaptain going to be taken down. Cam now destroyed. Dart being removed. Mr. Fallen gets himself over towards
4 ve 5.
here up on top. I think it's a TP
30 seconds
on the
left.
box.
Holding
Mr.
düştü.
Fallen flushed out. Oxy able to find that elimination. Now
17 geldi
3
gibi.
players remaining. CNED with the showstopper. Does decide to try to pull the trigger here. Finds Zeppa. Might just end up going for it. Paranoia thrown out, catches onto one. Rocket at the ready. Jake trying to snipe him out of the sky. Can't quite make it happen. Eventually does as he hits the floor, and Oxy gets Yetijay at the same time. Cracks now the last one standing, but Doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Rotates around the back, trying to see if anyone's going to be exiting out this way. The answer to which is going to be no. 4 members left standing. Cloud9 going to be winning a second round in a row, keeping themselves in this map.
Just brilliant anti-showstopper placement by Jake there. As soon as he got up there, I was like, oh, he's waiting for Zined to come through.
Ekonomi sıkıntıya girdi.
Try to shut that showstopper down and even distracts, even though he doesn't
Atakaptan
land the shot.
Yetüce'yi
It's a tough
çekemiyor.
shot to land. The Raze is moving so fast there. It's really hard as that player, but it doesn't matter.
Oy.
Great shot there by Oxy as well. And yeah, using that paint shells to clear the trap wire that's likely there at the door. And then coming through here.
Hiç damage yememesi peki.
Yeah,
Sıfır.
Who cares? Doesn't matter. He wasted the ult because he got distracted by you. It's beautiful.
He's expecting that you're in the corner behind the box rather than on top of it.
Engellemiş.
So he stays alive throughout that one. Now we go into round 18. Worse for Rare right now, the economy of FUT. 3 sheriffs, 2 vandals.
Şu an lahmacun için çok şey yapabilirim.
Decent forward presence here outside of C. Chip damage there onto Curry. Get patched up.
Evet. Ek oynuyoruz. 2 tane vandalımız var Krax ve Jeanette'de. 3 tane şerifimiz var. Ultileri Curry'nin orba ultisi geliyor, o yüzden orba almaya çalışacaklar derken tamam. 4v4 2 entry öldü. A'ya döndürdüler bu sırada ama A'da Krax var. Krax'ın trapleri var. Atakaptan iyi pozisyon aldı. Ağaçtan geliyorlar. 30 saniye. Buraya oynamak zorundalar. Ulti bozdu iş ya. Çıkmak zorundayız. Killjoy ulti bozdu bize. A'daki orbu mu aldı Killjoy?
Over a drop, joined by Krax. Double approach here. See if they can try to break this defensive line. Flash going in, and it's working wonders. Sapon finds 2, Krax gets another. The reveal comes across. They know exactly where Zeppa is. And he's
nice oğlum, fall in. Bravo. Helal olsun. Çok iyi retake be. Ne oldu bir anda öyle tak tuk herkes öldü. Çok güzel, 11 geldi. Rahatladık. Round'da gitseydi büyük dertti. Futlandınız.
Yeah, they did so much right here. They avoided kind of the cheeky trap wire. They're able to get the lockdown in. And then again, these flood retakes from FUT are so good because they're catching C9 before they can really get set up, I feel like, before they can really get where they want to. And then Mr. Fallen is just nuts as another Hunter's Fury. Yeah, Vanity gets his pit, but this is tricky now as FUT's able to get themselves on stable ground, especially economically. That's important. Whereas C9, you know, it doesn't really matter too much because they only have to lose 2 more rounds and they're done on this map. Yeah.
I didn't quite catch it in the replay, but I think they might have actually been team flashed by Zeppa.
Oh no.
Mr. Fallen just swings the corner and guns 2 down. We'll hope that isn't the case for their sake. Roxy does get revealed. Where there's Raze, there's only a couple other players. Quick turn on the flash.
Evet, burayı bırakmıyoruz. C kumu. Oo, bu arada bu Derdo. Bu Derdo. Atakaptan timing yiyecek. Umarım yemez. Atakaptanın onu vurması la abi. Nice lan. Nice. Ölmedi.
Around the back, Oxy, good for the kill. Crack's gonna be taken down. Captain now dropping in. Clear out on the nanoswarm. They know he's there. Oxy able to find it. Hunter's Fury final shot. Does manage to get a tag, but Oxy now finds 3.
4v2. Canlar az lan elemanların. Cino hadi lan. 2 seçil.
2 can be healed. Zeppa cannot. The turret gets cleared out. Zined goes back up top. Drops down around the front.
That's one.
He finds Oxy.
İyisin oğlum.
Very waiting around the corner. Sat at tree, tap on the door, Vanity. Pushing forward, Zeppa, however, the Guardian managing to find Mr. Fallen. Curry will clean up CNED.
Para gene derdo. Bu eli alması lazım FUT'un. Bu eli alamazlarsa ekolar.
A little bit awkward there for a while for C9, but Oxy comes up huge, one away from a showstopper. Zeppa one away from Seekers, so those two doing a great job here. It's been really tough on these retakes. It seems like every time FUT just has a good pulse for where the players are. You know, the shock darts landing there, doing some damage. CNED
Nereye gitti acaba Gözde? Sorarım.
This time around, Curry and Zeppa step up. Find that defense, find those angles. Here we go.
Oh, what an entry attempt there. Is Oxy just going to get cut down a size?
Çok güzel. Vermiyoruz abi. Kumu vermiyoruz. Tepeyi terk etmeyin.
Dart revealing too. Jake.
Aha sıkıştı, sıkıştı. O sırada A'ya operasyon var. Killjoy sızmaya çalışıyor gene. Ya Şerif'i var bir de Krax'ın. Derdo.
I think they're hoping that they can catch it, maybe being only one, at worst two players there, but there's actually three, and
o ne lan?
He's just instantly shut down. It's just kind of it's an ego play, it feels like, to be honest.
I mean, we've seen so many players get away with that exact kind of maneuver, Jing, but usually when it's not when they're out on mount, it's when they're actually just peeking out.
Olduğunu anladım acaba.
Just expectations.
C'ye döndürürlerse büyük sıkıntı bu arada. Saldık C'yi çünkü. Okey. Infolarımız var. Güzel. Evet, C'ye döndürdüler. Hadi lan. Sıçış. Sıçış.
Invested, Mr. Fallen trying to get the shots through, will interrupt the plant. As Curry continues to try to play this one out patiently. Right on the horn, he can tell Quacks was wary about this. He didn't expect him to be up against the wall. 4v3, the man advantage is there. Now they have to play up into this pit, suffer from the decay.
Nice.
Wow. Jake trying to get that little peek in.
Bir tane daha.
Can't find it.
Çok güzel lan Folin.
Catches Zeppa. Nanoswarm Curry will take down CNED. Mr. Fallen. The K down to one. Another Nanoswarm going to be lobbed up over the top. That one destroyed. The spam finds him. Turret could actually be set up here by Curry. He's going to swing around the back. Mr. Fallen finds him. The Vanity in the end will be the last one standing.
C'ye döndürmeleri çok kötü oldu. Çok sıkıntı oldu. Yani B'de o kadar kalabalıkken aslında orada bir agro mu yapılmalıydı ya? Çünkü C'yi saldık, B önüne geldiler. Biz B'ye toplandık. Oradan C'ye dönmeleri bizim için çok sıkıntı olacaktı. Çünkü Killjoy da lurk'teydi. Stratejik bir hata yaptık ya. Enter'imiz de vardı. 4v5 verdik hele. 11-9. Buyurun. Bu eli alamazsak 11-11 olur. Bu eli kazanmak şart. Eko kalıyoruz. Cino sıkıştı. Güzel Cino. Tamam çıktı. Güzel gene enter'imiz var. Wtcn bu arada bayağı dip almış orayı.
Have to be wearing. They have to be aware that somebody could be pushed up like this over towards the seaside.
Yeah, Oxy's been having a little trouble finding the ability to get even into the site sometimes to get the openings to find the entrance.
Wtcn pushlamaya başladı.
Really well shut down by FUT.
Eyvah. Taret görme lan. Nice geçti. Çok iyi ama B'ye gidiyorlar. Güzel. Taret smoklu. Güzel. Çok iyi. Çok sağa gitti. Flash çok sağa gitti Flash. İyisin. 3 ve 2. Zeppa ekstra deneyecek. Çok acele. Güzel. Çok güzel popin oğlum, bravo. önemliydi 12.
Runs them down. 3 kills for him as FUT get up to map point.
I mean, this is just FUT starting to really get a feel for the flow. And Wtcn
Oyun sesini açayım.
getting behind enemy lines and just absolutely causing so many problems. Great reaction from Curry, but that's just making it so much harder for him to react to the players coming from the other angles, coming from top mid and those kind of things. It's just
Çok güzel
too
Popin var.
much.
Popin
FUT
deniyor
doing
peak abi.
such a good job here on this map now.
Tetik.
We haven't seen him play it since Masters Tokyo. They haven't played it since the last time they were in Japan. And now they're on the verge of sending us to a map 3, just sending us to Haven. And I think now Cloud9 is going to opt for a timeout.
Kanka takılıyorum ya.
A bit bizarre that it took this long to really try to pump the brakes and right the ship, because now you're not playing for the win, you are playing for the overtime. You have
Güzel.
a good amount of ults to work with.
12-9 iyi.
The lockdown, the showstopper, the omen. But you still need to string together 3 rounds consecutively. Hit is there on the opposite side. Ada captain likely gonna look to just try to lock off that C site.
Yeah, but you've got the lockdown potentially to clear that if you can get pushed up past the mound. You have an opportunity to maybe nullify that if that's where it goes. You also have a showstopper.
Gördüm Bilal'a.
You know, that's because Oxy died before he even got a
Okuyorum açıklamaları Kalkan.
previous round, so you got to keep him a little bit on the leash here. He's kind of overstepped on the second half a few times. He's gotten shut down pretty hard by CNET and the likes. These excellent veteran players on FUT, so let's see what they're going to dial up. Big ults here, big opportunities.
Creep up, Oxy on the corner, Paranoia goes across. Oxy caught by one though, now into the smoke, now the paint shells. Just waiting, the fuse is ticking down.
Olmuyor abi, bir nevi diye bir şey yok abi bu
Not gonna be
işlerde.
able to get into that. Jake now going on the TP.
Red Bull benim bireysel sponsorum.
Yourself over here by the door, the lockdown rolling, space gonna be opened up.
Evet, ikinci ulti.
TP forward.
Retake oynayacağız.
Now they take the site for themselves. The plant coming through. Very wide lurk here from the side of Vanity.
Çok
Jake
güzel
gonna be taken
kill,
down to CNET. Finds the first kill of the round. Back around towards the door. As now they really need Vanity to start moving forward. He's going to get himself back over here towards the main. Judge.
Çok güzel, çok güzel.
Bit of damage across, but Crack stays alive. Walks into the spray from 7. Vanity arrives at the right time. Takes out Ada Captain. Fight down on the floor. Last one standing is the IGL. And he's got 5 HP.
Nice oğlum. Bu kadar. 1-1. Haydi.
We'll be taking this the distance all the way to
Haydi, iyisiniz.
Yeah, just excellent stuff here at the end from FUT. Really tenacious, and it felt like on that last round, that lockdown, even though it came down, C9 was just never comfortable enough to really pull the trigger. All these mollies that you have in this composition with the extra shock darts
İyisiniz çocuklar. Hadi bakalım. Son map'e gidiyoruz. Son map Heaven. Heaven map'inde görüşmek üzere, geleceğim.
Cypher utility to try to slow down the Rays. You've got the Sova utility to try to counter some of that Viper util. So overall, this works. And you know, CNET coming in here having a big one. Mr. Fallen, some huge rounds for him, where he just took over